thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to share how to make these bag toppers using the dies that were sent to me from BeeBeeCraft. And the first one will be the heart shape, and we'll go ahead and get started with that. So I'm going to go ahead and select what size of heart I want at the top of my bag topper. So I've taken a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card, and I just took an 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of cardstock and cut that in half, and that way I can get 2 toppers. Now if you want a bigger topper, then you can just cut a bigger size base. So I think I'm going to use this size here. Let me just see. And I'm going to have to select 2 dies. Okay, I think I'm going to take that one, which will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th from the inside. And then I will take a smaller one, and I think I'm going to skip one, and then that will be the inside heart opening as you see here. But we're going to first do a partial die cutting. And the first thing we're going to do is first center our heart. This is the score line for the fold over of the bag topper, and we're going to center this because we're only going to do a partial die cutting, and we're only going to cut the top of the heart. So go ahead and make sure that you line up your heart where you want it sitting on your card base. And as you can see on this one, that is where I positioned my large heart on the outside. So we'll go ahead and tape that down so it doesn't move. Okay, and then we'll run it through our die cutting machine, but we only want to add our plate up to that score line. So we'll add our plate right at the end of our plate. We'll match it up with the score line on the card base. So this is the only part that we're going to cut. This bottom part here will not cut. So once you have that, go ahead and run it through your machine. We'll see that this was only partially die cut. Can you see that? And then we'll go ahead and remove this. And the next thing we'll do is add our smaller die, which is this one, and line it up, and we're going to cut this entire second heart. So just center that, tape it down, and then we'll go ahead and run the entire thing through, and I'll be adding my shims. Run that through. And as you can see, it cut the entire heart, so let's remove that. Now, if you didn't get a close cut with the first die, you can just go ahead and get your scissors and snip it right up until you get to that score line. See how it's a little bit short? So we'll go ahead and get our scissors and cut that. It's better to do a little trimming instead of going over that score line. So I'm going to just cut that up into the score line, and the same thing on this side. And then there we have our bag topper. On my sample piece, I did get a Martha Stewart edge punch and decorated the edge of my bag topper. And you can trim this to however length you want the bag topper and then decorate it. So we'll go ahead and do a square one next. Okay, so there we have our 3 partial die cutting to make your bag toppers with the dies from BeeBeeCraft, and I shall put the link in the description box to purchase these dies. You do get several in the pack, and you get all 3 shapes. It's the squares and of course the hearts and the circles. So if you didn't see my unboxing video, I'll definitely have that down in the description box, and you can check that out if you would be interested in seeing some of the other products that I was sent from BeeBeeCraft. And stay tuned for my follow-up video where I will show you how to decorate your bag toppers, and I'll see you then. Take care.